Hello, hi everyone. How are you all? This is Sunday today, and we are back. And I'm back actually to showcase one more dish from my side. And today is a very special dish, which is absolutely great in terms of vegetarian, because this is a vegetarian. This is a meat substitute, and people who are vegetarian, they are vegan. They must watch and they must look at what am I gonna do with this seasonal fruit called a jackfruit, and I'm going to infuse some bit of mango in that. But first and foremost, I would like to thank Preeti from Petals Preschool that she has given me this opportunity to come live and do some bit of these lovely dishes. But I hope you all are well. I hope you all are safe at your home, because the cases are rising and it's a bit of concern for all of us to ensure that our mental level and our physical level is in right place. But nonetheless, the dish that I'm gonna curate today, I'm just gonna name it again. I'm calling it jackfruit tacos or cuttle tacos with some bit of mango in that. Okay, and you can actually make it with either with fulka or you can make it with paratha. So I will actually do both the version of it. Okay, and and I'm gonna cook the cuttle really soft, because I think cuttle is a fantastic substitute to meat. It's very nice. It has cuttle has got lovely texture. I go back to my childhood, and whenever I used to crave for non-vegetarian, my mom always used to make this cuttle, and I used to eat it, and I used to say, oh wow, the mutton was really good. So this is that kind of protein that one can think about. And I'm gonna add some bit of I'm gonna show you also how to cure mango. I'm using raw mango in this as of now, but you can also use ripe mango in certain way, and I will show you that as well. But it'll be a very interesting session. I would just wait for a few more people to join, and then I'm gonna start looking at the recipe, start doing some bit of recipe. But yes, it's been actually a bit humid, but in morning it rained, so I'm sure it is very cool right now. But being a Sunday, I thought that let's have a easy, lazy brunch kind of dish that you all can make. Again, the recipe today, you can just make it from what you have at your house. You don't need to go out much to find out those ingredients. Okay, so let me just tell you about the ingredient that I'm going to use till the time people are joining. So of course I have got these two beautiful rotis. This is a fulka, okay, and this is a kind of paratha, okay. So I'm keeping it round because this is a taco. This is a soft taco, but you can also use khakra crispy, or you can use papdi, and you can use things which are very crispy to make this dish as well. But today is about soft taco, okay. This is the cuttle, okay. So what I have done is actually I have boiled it. I have boiled it till death. I mean, it's very soft, really soft. The best way to do it is use pressure cooker. Put some, cuttle, pani, और आप उसको pressure cooker लगा दो, and I think 2 or 3 whistles, it should be all right. And then it will be really soft. बहुत ही soft हो जाएगा cuttle. So this is what I get, okay. If you cannot pressure cooker it, you can also cook it on the pan, not a problem. You can start with raw cuttle, you can chop it very fine, and you can start putting, you can cook on the pan, and then you can put stock and then cover it, okay. This is how it is. Then I'm gonna use of course these lovely onion, okay, sliced onion. Then I'm using ginger garlic paste, okay. Also I have kept some bit of these onion slices, some bit of these salad onion जो बोलते हैं, जो सिरका onion जैसे बनाते हो आप, just उसमें slice करना है round, and then keep it in ice water. It will become nice and crisp. Okay, so this is my jalapenos, okay. So when I say my jalapenos, it means that I made it from green chili and I just pickled it. मैंने basically vinegar में इसको pickle कर दिया है, so it has become lovely jalapenos. I will also be using some bit of green olive, okay, that I have kept in my fridge, so I'm going to take it out when it is required, okay. In the meantime, this is a very fabulous thing that I have done. What I have done is I have taken yogurt, thick yogurt, set yogurt, and I added some bit of cream in that, and I whipped it. So what happened is it has become like a cheese. If anyone doesn't understand it, please do a message in the inbox. I'll be very happy to answer your question. Okay. So this is a fabulous green olive. So this is, you take hung yogurt and then you add cream. So if you have say 1 cup of hung yogurt, you can take around 200 ml of thick cooking cream. Okay, mix both of this together, and then this is what you get. You get nice thick, creamy, cheesy kind of texture. This is basically the cream cheese in this recipe. Okay, you don't have to buy it. You can make it easily from home. You can also make sour cream in the same way. You can add bit of lemon, and it will become like a good sour cream. Okay, so this is another ingredient. Okay, then of course these mangoes. Okay, so these are raw mangoes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can make a nice cured raw mango. Okay? So curing is a technique in which you add salt, okay, and then you cure it. Okay? Curing is also, we call it cold cooking. So आप नमक जब खाने पे डालते हो तो क्या होता है कि वो जो टिश्यूज होते हैं वेजिटेबल्स में या मीट में, वो उनको ब्रेक करता है. So that's why we call it cold cooking. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to peel the raw mango, and then you have to slice it with the slicer like somtam kind of. Okay. ये इस पीलर से आपको इसको पील करना है. Okay. So keep on peeling it. And I have some more. So what I'm gonna do is I'll take very fine shavings of the raw mango. Okay. I hope you all are understanding what I meant, what I understand till now. I mean what I shared till now. Of course, like to thank Petals Preschool for giving me this lovely platform. I come every Sunday at 12. To curate those recipes. Good noon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you, whoever is joining. So I am actually taking out the shavings of raw mango. Okay. And this is exactly what you take out. This is the safe shavings. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you how it will be cured. It's very amazing way to preserve a salad. कच्चा आम आपके पास, जैसे आप अचार बनाते हो, in the same way you have to do this pickle. Okay. So I'll continue with taking out the shavings. Okay. Cool. Okay, great. So I'm going to take off these seeds. Okay. And then what you have to do is you have to put it in a bowl. Okay, and then what you have to do is you have to put generous amount of salt. Okay, you have to put generous salt, sea salt. Okay, and you have to put some bit of vinegar. Okay, salt and vinegar. Very simple. So I have got some bit of rice vinegar. You can use normal white vinegar also, जो सफ़ेद vinegar होता है आप उसको use कर सकते हो. And then what you need to do is basically you need to crush it. You need to muddle it. जैसे थेचा बनाते हो आपको वैसे करना है. What will happen is the mango will become soft. एंड जितना देर प्रिजर्व होगा उतना टेस्टी होगा ये. Okay, so this is a very lovely salad. Okay, of course you can use some bit of, wow, very amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it aside. So I repeat what I did. I took out shavings of raw mango and I put salt, and then I put some bit of vinegar in that. Okay, and I'm leaving it for some time till mango absorbs all those saltiness, all those sourness, and it becomes like a very good salad. Okay, cool, great. Now time to action on the cuttle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is very simple. I'm gonna switch off the induction. Olive oil, you can also use any kind of neutral oil. You can use sesame oil, you can use coconut oil, any oil. Oil is not a problem. So I'm having olive oil, so I'm putting olive oil. Okay, anyone has any doubt, please feel free to tell me that I have a doubt, or just DM me. I would be more than happy to answer your question. Okay, so I'm waiting for the oil to become hot, and then I'm gonna put these sliced onions. Okay, and I'll cook it till it becomes nice and soft and translucent. You don't have to brown it, just saute it. Okay, so as I can see, the oil is hot. This is a very nice recipe using jackfruit and raw mango. So I'll wait till the onion becomes translucent. Okay. Anyone has any question till now? I think it's very simple. You all will be able to make. Yeah. So I am making cuttle tacos, but I am doing a soft taco. You can also make crispy taco. You can use maize flour, corn flour, and make that lovely bread according to the choice. What I am interesting to show here is basically the topping, and the topping is made of two very seasonal ingredients called as jackfruit and raw mango. And there's also one way to preserve jackfruit. You know, if you have excess, you should first and foremost, you should always buy jackfruit whole, पूरा खरीदे आप, कभी कटा हुआ नहीं खरीदे. You never know किस knife से काटा हुआ होगा, and there might be some some infection. Why to take chance in that? So it's better you buy that whole jackfruit, and you can wash it, and then you can take off the skin. You can boil and drain it out. You can boil and then drain off excess of water, and then you can actually divide them into batches. Okay, so, and then freeze it in deep freezer, and you can use it for a long period of time. Freezing, if you do it well, there is no problem. Okay, so I can see that that cuttle has become very nice and translucent. The onion have become nice and translucent. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add ginger garlic paste. Okay, I think I'll put all of them, and then I'll saute more. You can also use chopped ginger, chopped garlic, but if you have paste, then that's better. Cool. I'll wait till the ginger garlic is cooked a bit, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of masala. Of course, at this point of time, I'll add some bit of salt. Whenever you saute onion, if you put salt to start, it always fastens the cooking. It applies, the same applies while you do mutton as well. If you season it well to start off, then the cooking is faster. So you should always put some bit of salt whenever you start your sauteing. Cool. So as you can see, I can feel the aroma of ginger, garlic, and onion. What I'm gonna do is I will put these lovely okay. Okay, good. Any question till now? Hi. Cutting and chopping of jackfruit is very, very difficult. No, you can boil it actually. That's why I said you can cut it, you can put it in a pressure cooker, and you can boil it. So you don't need to cut and chop. Just, cut into very big pieces, and then you just boil it in a pressure cooker, and then drain it out, and then you can always, preserve it. Why I am stressing on it is because if you buy whole jackfruit, it is very difficult to consume at one time. So this is a way to basically use it in future, or wherever you have requirement. You can take off from the freezer and then make a sabji out of it. For vegetarian, it's very, very nice. Okay, anyway, so the ginger garlic thing is cooked, okay, and onion is also become nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this meaty texture katl, which I soften it in a pressure cooker. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm actually making a keema. Okay. If there is some water, no problem. We have to anyways cook it. Nice. So as you cook in pressure cooker already, then you don't need to cook too much on the pan. But as I said before, you can always start with raw. There is no problem, and then add stock as per the need. So I'm just sauteing, and I'll make the heat very, very high. So basically I'm actually making a katl keema. From scratch. Butter. Okay, cool. So what will happen is the moisture it will start becoming dry. Okay. So as it starts becoming dry, what I'll do is I will use a masher. So this is a masher. Okay, this is a masher. So you just mash it or smash it. Because we are anyways making a keema, so I'll just smash it a bit so that the textures become like keema and it all breaks and becomes lovely dish. Nice. So just mash it a bit, okay? And if you don't have masher, then no problem. Just keep cooking on a very, very slow heat, and you will achieve this texture. You will achieve this texture. So not a problem. Okay, great. So I'm almost I have mashed it very, very well. So in fact some pieces went off from the pan also. So not a problem. So you can see this is becoming this looks like lamb shreds. Okay, nice name, Katl keema. Yes, absolutely Katl keema. Okay, so once it dries up a little bit more, what I'm gonna do is I'm just trying to take off the excess of कटहल जो चिपका हुआ है. So once this dries off, I'm gonna toss it. Okay, I will add some bit of spices in that. You have to add some bit of haldi powder and jeera powder in this. So a little bit of haldi powder, almost 1 teaspoon of haldi powder, and a little bit of chili powder. So no spice, no live. Okay, so that's why this will add spice, and this is jeera powder. So I added jeera powder, haldi powder, and chili powder. Okay, so simple. Okay. So I'll just saute this a bit more so that the masala that I put is cooked well. Okay. You can see this is becoming really tender and tasty. Of course, you can substitute kathal with. You can always substitute kathal with soya. I think soya is a great alternative to jackfruit. Okay, and you can also take sweet potato. You can also use corn in this recipe. I think corn will also go very well. You can make it corn keema. Okay, and then do the same what I did with jackfruit. Okay, cool. Any more question you guys have? I think this is a very simple and easy recipe, and there is not much of difficulty you will find to make it. So I'll just taste it a bit to see the seasoning, basically to understand the seasoning. Okay. Lovely. Really nice. Okay. So since I bought young jackfruit, whenever you make this recipe, please ensure that you don't buy those big ones. You take the small one. Small ones are less fibrous, so that will be better in this recipe. Or in fact, for any recipe, if you use small kathal, it is always better. Small or young, basically. Cool. At this point of time, what I'll do is I have some bit of beautiful walnuts. Okay, Californian walnuts. So this requires a little bit of crunch. So I'm gonna add a little bit of walnut in this. Okay, a little bit of walnut. Okay, so that whenever I take a bite, I get health, taste be, health be. Okay, and also this crunch. I think this crunch would be amazing if you. I am having Californian walnut. You can always use cashew nut. You can use even peanuts. You can use, no problem. You can put some bit of peanuts in this. You can use sesame seed. You can use pumpkin seed. You can use melon seed. Any kind of seed if you have, you can always put it, so that that sound of crackling would be very nice when you eat it. And also I have this lovely red chili fried and then crushed. So I'm gonna add some bit of red chili fried and crushed. Okay, so some bit of extra taste in this. So this is more or less cooked. Okay, I will add little bit of butter in this to finish it. Okay, a little bit of butter, not too much. Okay, just for that extra glaze, and a little bit of lemon too. Butter and lemon at the last to finish my dish. So anyone has any question till now? This is a very very interesting recipe called as the cuttle tacos. Okay, and simple, tasty, easy, healthy, seasonal. This is what I'll say. So as I said before, you can always start with raw, and you can put some bit of stock to ensure that the cuttle is cooked. Cuttle is very very soft when you do it. Wow. Okay, time to add butter. A little bit of butter. So what will happen is it will take amazing glaze, and of course the taste will also enhance. यार बटर नहीं है तो फिर मज़ा नहीं है खाने में. So as I put butter, all the flavors have started coming out so well. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some bit of lemon. A little sprinkle of lemon. Lemon. Okay. So lemon, butter. Wow. So I'm done with in terms of cooking. So I'll switch off the heat actually, and then let it become a little warm. Okay, this is very very hot, and then I'm gonna do my other thing. Okay, now where is the best part of this dish is the plating, which will be really really nice. So I have taken a very very beautiful plate. Okay, so as I said, I'm gonna do two pieces of bread. So first one is basically a simple fulka. Okay, this is a fulka. Okay, and this is a paratha. Okay, so you can actually use either of them, no problem. But I thought I'll just show both of them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so this is okay. I have some bit of peppers as well. This red green capsicum. So I'm gonna add some bit of green capsicum in this as well, just for little color. Okay, and then mix it. A little bit of green capsicum I have mixed, and I'll just mix it a bit. I didn't cook it too much because I wanted that lovely green color. Okay, so first and foremost, what you have to do is, so I hope all of you are enjoying the recipe. So this is a cuttle taco recipe that I'm actually showcasing to all of you. No queries, sir, because the way you explain is very good. Thank you very much. So these are the two breads. So this one is a paratha and this is a fulka. So either of this you can take to make this dish. So इसमें सबसे पहले क्या करना है? First and foremost, what you have to do is sanitize your hand. First and foremost, what you have to do is you have to take this lovely sanitizer and sanitize your hand. Keep sanitizing it because that's very very important. Okay. So I sanitize my hand, and what I'm going to do is, I told you about this lovely yogurt cream, cream cheese kind of thing that I made. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this cream cheese on top of the bread. on top of the fulka. This will give lot of taste, so make sure you put it really well. Okay, in this as well. Nice, beautiful, so tempting. So make sure you spread it very well. So what I did is I spread this all over the bread. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this kathal keema on top. Okay, so just press it a bit. Make sure you fill up the entire bread with this lovely kathal keema. Buttery, salty, lemony. The same thing I'll put it on the plain bread as well. Make sure you press it well so that the kathal doesn't go anywhere. Anyways, the cheese is on the base, so it will help to hold the jackfruit. Very nice. So you can see I have put, I think mushroom is also a very good substitute. If you don't like kathal, then you can always go to mushroom, and then you can process the mushroom in the same way. The mushroom will also work very well. Okay, so I put this kathal keema on top. Okay, now I'm gonna put these outstanding raw mango thing that I made. Okay, so I'm gonna put some bit of this raw mango, cured raw mango, salad, salsa, whatever you want to call. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so just spread it all over. This has become like a pizza, so you can actually give it to your kids, saying that, oh, try some bit of pizza. He'll be more than happy to eat. Anyway, I think kids also like kathal tacos. Okay, so I'm gonna just arrange it well. Okay, so you can see how beautiful this is already looking like. I think it's very important to plate well, because you eat from your eyes first and then you basically touch your food. That's why you should always plate your dishes very well. Okay. Okay, I have got these beautiful jalapenos or homemade chilies that I made at home. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of these chilies on top. A little bit of pickled chilies. Okay, I also have some bit of these lovely yellow melon, okay, or cantaloupe melon. So I'm gonna add a little bit of, I'll do a bruno of this, like small cube, and then I'm gonna add it on top of the tortilla, so that I get to see some bit of lovely orangish kind of color. Okay, so I'm gonna cut them into brunoise. like small slices. Sorry, small cubes. Okay. Such simple dish, right? I think simple is exotic, simple is trending, simple is healthy, simple is everywhere. I think simplicity is the most important thing in this world. So that's exactly what I meant when I talk about simple. Don't overdo it, but keep it interesting. Okay. So I've added some bit of. So I'm gonna add a little bit of these lovely yellow melon. So this will be a fruity, this will give an amazing fruity sweet component on the tortilla. You might find it a little spicy, so this will ensure that your spice is being taken care. Okay, cool. So this is done. Okay, I'm having some bit of these lovely roundels of onion. Okay, so I actually put it in ice water. So I'm gonna add. No, before that I'm gonna add little bit of olive. Okay, so I'm gonna take off some olive and slice them. Just slice pickled olive. If you don't have olive, no problem, you can avoid this. If you have, then you can use it. If you have black olive, then better, because black olive will give better color, but taste wise green olives are better. Jaitun. So I'm adding a lot of olive on top. I think kids like olive, so they would be very excited to eat it. Okay, some olive, and as I said, I'm having these lovely crispy onions. Okay, so मैंने क्या किया, I cut them into rounds and I put some bit of ice water so that they become nice and crispy. So I'm gonna arrange these onion. Onion on top, crispy onion. So you need to take off the excess water. Make sure you don't, there's not too much of water in this. Okay, and of course these lovely green cilantro or coriander dhania ka patta, so that you put it on top. Okay, in this also I'm going to arrange some bit of these crispy onion. This will ensure that whenever if you just take a bite, this will come out really nice. Okay, not to forget these lovely onion. So finally, at the end, what you need to do is you need to we will just sprinkle a little bit of olive oil. Okay, a light sprinkle of olive oil on the plate, and of course don't forget to clean it from the side so that it looks very nice. So I made this great tortilla or fulka, whatever you want to say, but this will be an interesting dish. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil on top, just for extra glaze. So you can see these are the two version of roti fulka jackfruit taco. Okay, very interesting, very simple. You can actually make it whatever way you want it, but this is what I thought I'll show you at this fabulous Sunday. Okay, so you can actually have it in your branch. Like to thank Petals Preschool for this lovely opportunities. Not to forget, Preeti, who has been absolutely giving me a lot of chance. So I come every Sunday at 12. So to do some of interesting tweaks about our local recipes. So I improvise on them and I show you how you can make it at home with very easily found ingredients. So that's exactly what I meant. And I'll take any question if you guys have, then I'll take these questions. Else I will say bye to everyone. But thank you very much for this lovely opportunity, and it's absolutely phenomenal that I have the dishes. Try it at home. It's really nice. If you guys have any question, okay, then please feel free to tell me. Else I'll say bye. I'll say stay safe, stay healthy, and of course keep cooking healthy recipes. So this is Chef Nishan Chaubey here. I am signing off from the page. Thank you very much, Petals Preschool, for this great opportunity to come live and do some of recipes for all of you. So make these. I'll just show you the dish again. So if anybody wants to take a picture, this is how it has come. All colors, vibrant color. Okay. Beautiful color on top. Seasonal, tasty, healthy recipe. Okay, jackfruit taco it was this Sunday. Looking forward to come next Sunday again, and till then all of you stay safe and of course stay healthy. So thank you very much, and I will see you all very soon next Sunday at 12. Thank you.